gentlemen, once again at the SatExpo podcast 2025 with your host, Dija. As always, we always come back to you with short but insightful information from our guest speakers. And like every time, we always get to hear their ideas, perspectives, not just from industry experts, but change makers and innovators in the market from both satellite and space tech world. And right now, we do have a special guest who's actually flown all the way from Germany, specifically for the SatExpo. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Nader from Lyrasense. Nader, thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for taking the time for being on our podcast. And if you may please introduce yourself and your company to our viewers.
Yeah, I'm Nader Labib, co-founder and CEO of Lyrasense. I'm an aerospace engineer by training, turned astrophysicist and computer scientist. Lyrasense is on a mission to unlock access to satellite intelligence. Our goal is to open it up to a wider audience and give a broader audience access to
the markets. You want to basically even touch down to more people to reach a wider audience.
Exactly, yeah.
Bigger markets,
Yes.
which is probably Middle East is like the place to be right now, is what I would say. Now that it's the first time you're coming to SatExpo, is that correct?
Yes, that's true.
And how has your experience been considering it's the second day today?
Yeah, it's been quite intense.
Yeah.
Second day is even better than the first.
Correct.
We met quite a lot of interesting people, interesting potential partners
Yes.
as well. So it's been quite exciting.
And what are you hoping to get out of the whole SatExpo, hopefully?
I think the biggest thing is the network.
Yes.
To get to know how the ecosystem is in the region, the industry, who would be potentially the best partner for us. And so far, it's been pretty good.
So you're here basically trying to expand your reach and you're looking for local partners. Is that correct?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, and another thing is that Lyrasense is still new in the industry.
Yes, we are a very young startup,
Okay.
early stage, so
Okay.
we're less than a year old.
And since because we usually have been speaking to a lot of people who've been in the industry for a long time, it's nice to get a different insight from someone who's a startup. What do you think of the way the industry is evolving? Like, what are some of the things that are catching you by surprise, or what is the exciting things about the industry that you see is with the quick and I would say the fast-paced technology or growing, evolving markets or industry? What is one thing that excites you or surprises you the most?
Yeah, it's quite an interesting question. The space economy is valued at more than $600 billion US, and we're living in a very interesting period of time. We're seeing quite a lot of adoption from industry on the downside, from geospatial intelligence, but we're also seeing quite a number of new players in the market that are putting satellites in orbit. So it's quite an interesting time. One thing that excites me the most is how artificial intelligence is finding its way into the space sector, and more specifically the Agentic AI.
I think AI is finding its way in everything, even in our daily lives, to be honest. So I'm not sure, because some people agree with the fact that they say it makes their lives easier. Some people say it's actually not a very great thing to be. Where do you stand with that?
I think it's allowing us to do things that were just previously simply not possible.
100%. I agree with you in that. And I do want to ask you one more question before we wrap up everything. So you've talked about the fact that you're still new in the market, and I hope we want to see you guys grow even more. We want to see you guys established in the Middle East as well as I would say new market for you. Last but not least, what is in the pipelines for Lyrasense in 2025?
We have quite a lot of exciting things we're going to be announcing soon.
We want to hear.
So one of them is a soft launch of our product. So we're building this Agentic AI platform that allows users to go from a simple prompt all the way to a deployable, scalable satellite application in just minutes. So you don't have to be a remote sensing expert. You don't need a PhD anymore. And we're in the next few weeks going to announce the pre-launch of our product, allowing first users to actually test it out in real life.
Nice, interesting. You had mentioned a few other things. What are the few other things, if you'd like to say?
I think some of them we would like to announce.
Hush for now. All right, I appreciate your time, Nader. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you, not just on the podcast, but of course in SatExpo. We look forward to seeing you in more SatExpos together, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully.
Thanks for having me.
With pleasure having you. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we've wrapped up just another informative, I would say, conversation with the new guest speaker who's still new in the market or in the industry. But of course, it's always good to share insights because there's a lot of people who want to also get part of the industry, a lot of game changers. Everybody wants to be part of the, I would say, fun. So just like Nader, if you do have insights, we want to hear them. We're going to be back with more speakers across the event, across the days, next coming days. So thank you very much.